Hey everyone, it's Nicole from Nicole Loves Nails. Welcome to my channel.
So keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night.
So today's video is for the newest collection from Essie. This is their Vintage Vanity collection, which as far as I can tell is an exclusive to Ulta. According to the Ulta website, this collection is inspired by the glamorous dressing rooms of old Hollywood starlets, which is a very specific inspiration, but at least we got an inspiration for this one. I do believe this collection is also limited edition, so I did purchase these from the Ulta website. Before we get into today's video, got a couple of things to mention. The first being, if you are new around here, hi, I am Nicole. It is wonderful to meet you and thank you very much for clicking on today's video. Do consider hitting subscribe if you enjoy nail polish related content. I upload new videos every single week featuring a mixture of indie, mainstream, and boutique nail polish brands. I don't know what the hand movement just was. I wanted to move my hand, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna put my hands down. I upload new videos every single week on Tuesdays and Saturdays featuring a mixture of indie, mainstream, as well as boutique nail polish brands. I also go live every Sunday. If you're in fact a returning subscriber, welcome back. How are you doing? So as I was saying, today's video is for the Vintage Vanity collection from Essie. This collection is available now on the Ulta website. I don't have an Ulta near me, so I don't know if it's popped up in store yet, but you know, feel free to go check it out if you want. As always, I will have links in the description box where you can purchase these polishes. The link to the Ulta website is an affiliate link. I do make a commission if you use that link. As always, no pressure using the links, but you know, it's there if you want to help out the channel, but no pressure. I will also have links to the Essie website, their social media pages, my social media pages, as well as a link to my blog post on nicolelovesnails.com, where I host all of my swatch photos, as well as provide a written review. Timestamps are in the description box as well. Let's get into this video. First up, we have Born to Adorn, which is described as being an antique yellow gold with a pearlescent finish. Born to Adorn had a pretty good formula. This was the most sheer polish in the entire release. This was the only one that I really needed 3 coats to really get good opacity. I don't love pearlescent finishes. I kind of hate them. This one does have the brush strokes that is typical with this kind of finish. I had really hoped that my general dislike for pearlescent finishes would get overridden because this one is gold and I love me some gold. However, I don't know. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would because, you know, gold, but like I didn't love it either because, you know, pearlescent, but wasn't a bad polish by any means. That is 3 coats of Born to Adorn plus a glossy top coat. Next up, we have So Naturale, which Essie describes as a sage green with blue undertones. This polish had a pretty good formula. It was a little bit on the thicker side, however, it was also opaque on me in 1 coat. As per usual, my swatches do show it in 2 coats plus glossy top coat, but it does dry down fairly glossy on its own. Polish also dries down just slightly darker than it applies, like it's a very slight color difference. I would say the color description on this one is pretty accurate. I had no issues with it. Self-leveling was great. Everything applied really nicely. I don't really like colors like this too much. I tend to prefer my sage green to be a bit more duskier than this one was. Next up, we have Pretty in Pearls, which Essie describes as a blush pink with neutral undertones. This color was probably my least favorite out of the whole bunch, and yes, that is including the pearlescent gold. I don't really like blush pinks. They're not personally for me, but this one had a really fantastic formula. It applied really nicely as well. It was a little bit streaky and uneven on that first coat, but the second coat got me to perfect opacity with it. Say this now, I feel like this is going to be one of those colors that like I have a history of saying I don't like because I don't like it, but seeing it on my swatches and seeing this shot here makes me feel like I should rethink how much I dislike this color because it's not that bad. And now we have Primp Powder, which Essie describes as a light lavender cream. Formula on this one was pretty good. I did expect it to be pretty streaky on that first coat, and it was, but like overall, this had a really nice formula for such a light color in particular. I was pleasantly surprised that I only needed 2 coats to reach full opacity. Like I had no dark spots whatsoever in 2 coats, which was a big surprise. I don't have a history of gravitating towards colors like this, but much like the previous polish, I feel like I should get out of that headspace because I don't hate how this looks on me. Next up, we have Unhidden Gems, which Essie is describing as a mauve plum with red undertones. Unhidden Gems had a pretty nice formula. This was another polish that was opaque on me in 1 coat. Just a heads up, the live swatch portion is not color accurate at all. I forgot to reset my white balance and it's wrong.
Oops, my bad.
My full in swatches, which is what you're seeing here, this is much more color accurate. I feel very repetitive saying this, but I also do not like this color. This is another one that's not for me. Really great polish, great formula, everything about it was fantastic. I just don't like this color. And the final polish is called Vintage Vanity. I'll describe this one as like, you know, typical berry shade. Formula on this one was also fantastic. Coverage was also really, really good. It was like 95% opaque on me in one coat. I definitely think people can really get away with just one coat of this one, but I personally wouldn't, because like I
don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I'm sorry, like the color story for this release was just not for me, and I feel so bad because like the colors are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but nothing in here makes my heart truly, truly sing. Alright, so final thoughts. This color story was not the color story for me. I knew that when I purchased these, but like I was just like, Out of the 6, Born to Adorn and Primp Powder were the colors that I found most appealing to my eyeballs. But overall, these just were not the colors for me, unfortunately. But formulas are really good, so I would recommend this if like you want to pick up any of these colors. But yeah, just the color story was just not it for me. Like I feel like color-wise, these feel very like fall, maybe a little wintry-ish. And like my mind is still like, I want the brights, I want the bright. I mean, all year round, I want the brights. But right now in particular, I want the brights, as you can tell by my nails. I would love to know what everyone else thought of this release. Like, are you planning on picking it up? Have you already picked it up? You know the deal. Let me know down in the comment section down below, like what you guys thought. So one more time, these polishes are available right now on the Ulta website. I'm assuming it should be popping up in store any day now, but again, there's not a store near me, so I can't even go check to find out. Before we end today's video, I want to give a very, very, very special shout out to my channel members. Besties, just thank you all so much. Your names are on the screen right now. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Just thank you so much for all the love and support. MVPs, every single one of you. As always, if you would like to join my channel memberships, I have a link for that down in the description box. But as always, no pressure. Please do not feel pressure to sign up for the channel memberships. Like, if you can't do it, that is fine with me. Just like the video, comment, share, do the thing. Let folks know we're over here on the YouTubes doing, you know, live swatches, shenanigans. You know, this is what we do around here. Just let them know, and we are solid, we are good. So just thank you all so very much for watching today's video. I love you guys so much. I love this community that we have here on YouTube. Just thank you all so much. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!